Welcome back to another Blackboard Wednesdays with me, Uncle Herm, episode 55. 55, special edition. It probably was in 2006, maybe 2007. I was in a situation, a financial predicament, and I was short of money. I needed $3,400 within the next couple of days. So I thought about it. I contemplated on how I should go about securing this $3,400. And at the end of the day, I decided to call my homeboy, a good friend of mine. He's more like a brother. I called him and said, listen, man, I'm in a situation and I need $3,400. And without any hesitation, this guy told me, he said, listen, tomorrow, meet me down at the Safeway by American Canyon. I'm like, okay. He gave me a specific time to be there. I show up. Now, I knew this brother had the money. I knew this brother had love for me. And I knew this brother would definitely do what he could to help me out of this financial situation I was in. So, I didn't know what to expect when I got there. He told me to meet him there. And when I met him there at the Safeway near American Canyon, I told him my situation. And he said, look, Herm, he'll go to $3,400. We had a little light talk about working out, about, business and just about how things been going. He didn't elaborate on why I needed the money and all of this stuff. He just said, Herm, he'll go to $3,400. When he gave me the $3,400, now this is what blew my mind. This is why this Blackboard Wednesday is a special edition, because it's realistic. This is what blew my mind. This guy gave me the $3,400, and when he gave me the $3,400, I'm expecting him to say, man, look, give me my money back, such and such date, when you going to have it back. You know what he did? He gave me the $3,400. He said, Herm, today is July the 12th, 2006. I'm like, yeah. He said, I want you to meet me back here July the 12th, 2007 with my $3,400. I'm like, you sure? He said, that's what I just said, didn't I? Now, this brother is militant. He's disciplined. And he taught me a valuable lesson on accountability. He taught me a valuable lesson on accountability. The brother I'm talking about is Malord. Malord, M. You guys know M. And if you don't know him, I'm introducing you to him now. He's a solid brother. Just got home from the federal penitentiary after serving 15 years. He's still in the halfway house. He gave me that $3,400 and told me, Herm, next year, July the 12th, we'll meet back here at the Safeway by American Canyon and just bring the $3,400 in. I'm like, you sure? He said, don't worry about it. Now, this is not a distant friend. This is someone that I would see maybe once a week in traffic. Maybe he'll stop by the motorcycle club, the Kings of Cali, when we was on Inner Street. Maybe I see him at the gym. Or maybe I see him in a conversation with a group of other people. But the whole year that he that I had that $3,400, he didn't once gossip about it. He didn't once reveal my situation to anyone else. And this is the first time that I'm revealing it. Certain things is confidential, and with him, you better keep business confidential. Whether he help you, whether he support you, because that's the type of individual he is. My Lord. Now, I would see him in traffic, like I said. He did not once push up on me and say, Herm, you got half of that money? Do you got the $3,400 now? I would push up on him, we see each other, and he'd act like that money didn't even exist. He acted like that $3,400 was $2. Never questioned me about it, right? But here's where the accountability factor comes in. July the 11th, 2007, one day before it was my responsibility to give him that $3,400 back. Ding! He called me. Herm, what's happening? This is Herm, Millard. Tomorrow at 6 o'clock, meet me down at the Safeway by American Canyon. All right, Herm, cool, no problem. I'll be there. Now, I was prepared, and I had the money because I knew I know his commitment. I know what he expects. And my objective was not to disappoint him, not to betray him, and not to muddy the waters within our relationship, within our brotherhood. So the next day, I show up at Safeway by American Canyon, jumps in his car. We have a light conversation. I pass him the money. Here you go, L. This $3,200. He looked at me with anger, with disappointment, and frustration, and told me to fuck off. That's what he did. He told me to fuck off. He said, Herm, take this $3,200, take it back to your house, and meet me back down here tomorrow with $3,400 like we agreed on a year ago. A year ago. I took the $3,200, and then he said, bring me my $3,400, and matter of fact, bring me a book, one of your books, and sign it for me. And when he said that, he was a little more calm. He was a little more compassionate, but he looked at me with disappointment. Like, man, I was teaching you some accountability, and you failed the test, Herm. Accountability, and you failed the test, Herm. So I took the $3,200, went and regrouped, added $200 to it that I already had. But you know, I'm being half-ass shiesty, trying to hold on to $200 after he let me hold $3,400 for a solid year. He sent me home. I felt a little belittled, but I deserved that. And I accepted that. I accepted that humiliation from him because he was teaching me accountability, and he was doing it out of love. Sometimes you got to get checked. You got to be reprimanded by someone that's younger, with more authority, that's older, with less authority, and you got to be man enough to accept the criticism, especially when you are absolutely in the wrong. The next day I show up with the full $3,400, jump in his car, give him the $3,400. We have a light conversation. I give him the book that I signed, and I also bought a Joel Osteen book that I had already read. I went to Barnes and Nobles and bought him one because I know he's a spiritual guy. He's spiritually connected. He's an educator. He's militant, and he just come home from the federal penitentiary after 15 years. I know some of you guys have seen him. Some of you guys has blessed him. And some of you guys have showed just genuine love because he's always been a solid dude. And I just wanted to reveal that today because I never revealed it. Only me and him knew of this situation right here. And yeah, I reached out to him and elaborated with him and love him and pray that he continue to do the things that God has put on his heart to do. This is Herm Lewis, Blackboard Wednesdays, episode 54, episode 55. Y'all tap back in next week right here with me, Uncle Herm. Y'all see the shirt? City Ball, Joe Belfry. One love. One love, peace, power to the people.